Hi, this is Sam Seid coming from the U.S. Fertilizer desk here at Freight Investor Services, and I just want to give a quick rundown of the week's trade so far in the NOAA fertilizer markets. Starting off with urea, we saw March paper values down about $15 to around $5.60 value by Thursday afternoon. April paper was down about $25 this week to $5.55 or so. The big news this week was how the market digested the Indian tender results. L1 offers came in Monday morning much lower than about anybody was expecting. There were some questions about just how much product would be secured. Some participants thought there would not be enough secured and thus India would have to come back and re-tender immediately. Others thought India would get way more than anybody was expecting. And so how the market sort of hashed that out was interesting. Barge values dipped down into the 520s by Tuesday. Then counters came out. The market began to stabilize a little bit. By Wednesday, we had rebounded by $20 to $25 or so on the physical side of things. March and April paper saw a ton of liquidity this week as the market looks ahead into the normal spring demand period for NOLA. We also saw an interesting May deal on Thursday afternoon. May paper trading at 518, really giving some definition to the curve after that sort of spring demand drop-off, what that looks like ahead for the rest of the year. UAN markets were really quiet this week, sort of keeping with the normal trend, or the trend recently, I should say, and then DAP. DAP values pretty much sideways this week. Saw a lot of physical interest in the 535 to 545 area for March barges. Not a ton of activity, but that's at least where we saw the bids and offers coming in, and thus the market. That's all I've got this week for the NOAA fertilizer markets. If you do have any thoughts or questions on fertilizer derivatives, please shoot us an email at fertz@freightinvestor.com or visit our company's homepage at freightinvestorservices.com. Thanks and have a good rest of your week.